Hey, what's going on, y'all? So this video is gonna be a little short video, but this is for the people that are about to graduate high school. I just graduated last year, so I'm just gonna tell y'all. I'm just gonna tell y'all a little rundown about how life is basically after high school. All right, so the day comes graduation. You know what I'm saying? You see all your friends. All the people you grew up with. All the people you grew up with, basically. From kindergarten all the way to 12th grade. Some people probably moved. Some people probably just, did their own thing, dropped out, But let me tell y'all, so the day of graduation, y'all gonna see all your peers, like I said, and they gonna start calling everybody's names, and, it's gonna be a little minute to your name, then your name will get called, you're gonna get your diploma, then you're gonna walk off the stage, you're gonna see your friends and everything, y'all gonna chop it up for a little bit. And then you're gonna make it to the house, or you're gonna go to a little party. And then that same night or next day, you hold the diploma in your hand and be like, damn, I'm really done with high school, So y'all probably ain't thinking about, life that same day. It's probably gonna kick in maybe like a couple days, couple weeks after. But then, since when school start back, then you're gonna be like, damn, I'm not in school no more, And you're gonna realize, you be like, damn. So how do I gotta start off with this life stuff? A lot of people got different plans. A lot of people go to the army. A lot of people, go to a trade. A lot of people make, social media content. A lot of people are gonna move away. A lot of people are probably gonna disappear the people that you probably grew up with, y'all are all probably gonna like part y'all ways, and everyone is just gonna disappear. You probably hate to think that, your day ones or people that used to mess with in school, your friend group, y'all might all disappear. It's probably y'all probably gonna be cool after graduation and stuff. But then, like when life starts to kick in, everybody get jobs. Everybody got responsibility to take care of. People start having kids. They got responsibilities too. So they can't really be the same person, after high school. So you might separate yourself from your friends, or y'all might just fall out because it just life is gonna happen, and like I said, they gonna have responsibilities, you're gonna have responsibilities, you're gonna have to start working, whether you like it or not. You might have to start off with a 9 to 5, and it ain't even a bad thing, bro. Like, working for a little company and just saving your money up. Like, just work with the company and just save your money up is not definitely bad. A lot of people is gonna think that's bad. You getting a 9 to 5 after high school, they gonna be like, damn, you working 9 to 5, you working McDonald's. It don't matter, as long as you got a job that's paying you money, you straight, So what I do advise y'all to do, what I didn't do, is stay out the way. Do not try to impress people, when you get out of high school, because I know when we was all in high school, we was probably being judged or probably looking at everybody else, what everybody else had, the newest shoes, the newest Jordans, the newest shirts, pants, and all that. When you get out of high school, bro, ain't nobody gonna care what you wearing. Like, literally, all the people you probably gonna be working with is gonna be grown, and you think the last thing they gonna be worried about at your job is what you got. People at your job ain't gonna, oh, this dude got this. Ain't nobody gonna be like, oh, this dude got the 1,000 pairs of Jordans on. He got money. He got Louis Vuitton on. Gang, nobody's gonna care about that. People that at your job, they gotta worry about their kids, their bills, probably debt. That's what they gotta worry about. At the end of the day, a lot of people just probably dress to impress people, they age, or just for the girls and all that. A lot of people at the end of the day, they not gonna care about that. They'll probably care how much money you probably got saved up, but they're not gonna care about how flashy you is. A billionaire can be walking around the street casual clothes and you won't even know, because he just wearing casual. But you will see the next dude, he got $1,000 fit on, he don't got no car, nothing. So y'all just gotta save y'all's money, and don't try to go out after high school and impress everybody, because that's how you will go broke. I know that's how I went broke, trying to impress people. I was trying to wear all these designer clothes, and I would have on, probably a $200 outfit more, and niggas didn't even have a car. I was trying to impress people. I ain't have no car, I ain't have no money saved up. I didn't even have $20 to my name. So what do I look like going out trying to act like I have to, and I don't? So what I'll tell y'all, bro, is do not try to go out and impress people and you broke. Don't do it. Just stay down, work on yourself, and then people will see the outcome that you made. People will see the outcome, but they ain't gonna see the work. They ain't gonna see the work and the hours you put behind all that stuff that you got, you know. So if y'all do post anything or just want to show out, just show what you've been grinding for. You know, if you're going to the gym, show, you know, your gains. You know, if you got a new car, you can, you know, after you grind it after you grind it for everything, you can show off your car. You know, you can show what you worked for. You know, you can show that all the hours and all the sweat and all the grind days you put in for that car, bro. You can definitely show it off. Don't, you know, just stay. You gotta stay humble. Don't go out and be like, oh, I got a car. This dude don't got a car, cause most of the people don't probably own cars. Probably ride a bus, Uber, or walk, or or ride a bike. You know, so definitely remain humble. But like I said, you know, graduating high school, it's definitely gonna be a big change. You know, it's gonna wake you up, you know, to the real world. You know, like when you get older, bro, people gonna treat you differently. People ain't gonna, oh, since you under 18, you're good. People ain't gonna baby you no more. It's gonna be up to you right here to, damn, I gotta get on my shit. You know, I gotta go out and make money. You know, I gotta go out and grind for myself, because once you get 18, 19, 20, that's all on you. It's all about how bad you work and what you got to, you know, show. So if you are graduating high school, man, you know, enjoy it, but just start thinking about what y'all want to do after high school. You know, a lot of people probably have gap years, you know, like with me, for instance, I'm working at Amazon right now, and I'm just trying to stay down and try to get my life together, you know, while working at Amazon, just trying to, you know, save these little checks up since I'm not paying bills, and, you know, I'm just saving my money. But what I would say too is don't be in a rush to move out your house, your parents' house. You know, if y'all want to, if y'all got a good job, go ahead. But I can't really force nobody what to do. But like I said, you know, just stay down and just know what you want to do. You know, you could either stay down and, you know, work. You could get your warehouse job. That's what I'm doing, to find out what you want to do. You can go to college through Amazon. You can get your CDL through Amazon. That's what I was thinking about doing, but I gotta get my license first. I gotta get a whole bunch of stuff before I start, you know, rushing everything. So like I say, don't try to do everything all at once. Everything is gonna take time. You gotta do one thing at a time. You know, make sure y'all are doing, you know, just stuff one at a time, like I say. Because if you're trying to rush everything, it ain't gonna work out. But like I say, just, you know, enjoy it now, but start preparing for what you want to do after high school. And do not wait. Please do not be one of the people that be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No, you cannot wait, bro. Waiting after you get out of high school is not gonna work. You can't sit around and be like, oh, I'm just gonna wait for something to come. No, you gotta go out and look for the stuff that you want to do. But I do appreciate y'all, man, for watching this video. And like I say, you know, stay out the way, you know, work on yourself, keep grinding, you know, and you're gonna get what you want to do. But yeah, that was my little video about how life is kind of after high school and what y'all gotta expect, because ain't nobody really gonna tell you how life is after high school. They're just gonna be like, oh, it's easy. No, it ain't. So I do appreciate y'all for watching this video, and if y'all need any other videos, let me know. But I do appreciate y'all, boys.